Hi moms, welcome back to week 2, day 2. So today we're going to be doing a short, gentle workout today just to feel good, connect to our pelvic floor, and just kind of move in our body nice and gently and just do some nice, light, gentle stretching. So you're going to start off seated on your ball. You need your Pilates mat. And like always, feel free to take breaks, grab water, modify the exercises, and talk to your doctor if you have any questions or concerns. Really just listen to your body and only do what's safe and healthy for you. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. So sitting up nice and tall on the ball, feet flat on the floor, just about hip width apart. If you need a little bit wider base of support, you can go wider. Just figuring out what you need. Lengthen, you can find that stack if that helps. Widen through the collarbones, crown of the head pulls to the ceiling. You have a slight curve in your lower back, and you're almost feeling like you're creating space through your hips here. Okay, from here, you're gonna reach your arms up in front of your chest, invite them into your body. We're gonna inhale, open up, twisting through the thoracic spine, and exhale back to center. So inhale, open up, twist, and exhale back to center. So keeping those shoulders from creeping up into your ears, just nice and relaxed, staying wide through the collarbones. And as you're twisting here, your nose and sternum are in line with each other. Hips stay facing forward. And let's do one more each direction, going to your own breath. And back to center. Okay, you can bring your hands to your hips or out to the side, whatever you prefer. We're going to do some pelvic tilts here, so remove that neutral spine and then restore the curve. Keep breathing. Float those ribs right over top of your hips. Upper body is still. Just warming up a little bit. And a couple more. Relax those arms down. Good. Okay, staying here, we're going to do some breaths to connect to our pelvic floor. So keeping nice and wide and open through that collarbone, crown of the head pulling up. Pull belly button to spine. We're going to inhale, fill the side body full of air. Exhale, feel like a corset, pull belly button to spine. One hand on your back, one hand on your belly. Inhale, push the hands away from each other. Exhale, pull belly button to spine. Feel it sink like a corset tightening. All right, you can have those hands down to the side now. Let's do a few more breaths like that. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Belly button sinks to the spine, connect to that transverse abdominis. And last time. And exhale. Good job. Okay, so now that we kind of have our TA nice and engaged and turned on, let's try and get our pelvic floor going with that breath. So As we inhale, fill your body full of air. And as you exhale, gently squeeze your pelvic floor about 10%. Inhale, fill your body full of air. And exhale, gently squeeze your pelvic floor, just about 10%. All right, so now we're gonna work on our pelvic floor from the front back. So we're gonna imagine that we're pulling a ping pong ball up our urethra and then slowly down. So we're count to 10. Here we go. First it goes up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 counts. Now the middle. Here we go. Go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release down, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the back of your pelvic floor, so near your rectum, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job. Okay, so let's do that one more time, front to back, 10 counts, 5 counts up, 5 counts down, going up and then releasing down slowly. So just imagine you're drawing a ball up and then down. So starting at the front, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now release that ping pong ball down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now in the middle where your vagina is, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release slowly, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the back, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Shake it out. Nice. Okay, so now let's do some good stretching now that we're nice and connected with our pelvic floor. Keep that breath going with that transverse abdominis. Keep that pelvic floor moving as we're going through these stretches and you're taking those deep breaths. It's good to stay all connected through these movements. So we're going to start off by getting off the ball and slowly making your way down to the floor, however is best for you. All right, so you're going to move the ball out to the side and then slowly get down into tabletop. Stacking that shoulder over top of your wrist, hips over top of your knees. You're going to allow your shoulder to fall, and you can almost turn into that shoulder a little bit if you need a little bit more, and you should feel a stretch right here in that pec. So it's similar to doing it on the wall. If you want to go against the wall, you can do that as well. But this feels really nice and relaxing, and just taking those long, deep breaths. You can play around with the angle of the ball, maybe higher up, maybe lower down, right to the side. Just figure out what's best for you. Whenever we're stretching, we're going to the point of tension, not pain. You want to be careful not to overstretch, especially in the 3rd trimester, when our ligaments are already prepping for labor. They get a little extra flexible, so try not to overstretch. All right, slowly walk that ball to the other side. And then just repeat that, do the same thing. So finding tabletop and then leaning into that side that the arm is lifted. Soft bend in the elbows. Maybe one side is tighter than the other. I'm right-handed, so my right side tends to be a little bit tighter. in my pec area. And when you're ready, you can bring that ball back. Awesome. Okay, so now that the ball's right in the center, you're gonna walk it forward. Send those hips up to the back wall behind you, almost to the ceiling. Let that chest fall in between the arms. This is a shoulder stretch here. To make it less intense, you can walk that ball in. And to make it a little bit harder, you can walk it out, but just go to the point of tension, not pain. Release that pelvic floor. So let go. Lengthen through your spine here, decompress. If you're up here, that's okay. Just listen to your body. And when you're ready, scoop the core. Slowly walk those hands back. Awesome. All right. So now we're going to stretch out our sides. So we're pretty good through our shoulders, through our pec, through our upper body. Let's get that side a bit. So you're going to go against the ball. Extend one foot out to the side if it's comfortable. You do not have to. And you're just going to lean onto that ball however's best. So this way's a little bit easier. If you want to get more into the stretch, you can completely lay on it and stretch that top arm. So before you bend, think of lengthening through that side body, reaching up and over, and you're making yourself nice and long. You can start to lean on the ball if it's comfortable. And just create space through your ribs here. Drop that shoulder so it's out of your ear. When you're ready, you can slowly bring that hand over and down. Slowly push yourself up. Bring that foot in, and we're going to switch sides. Okay, so extending that leg out like you're kind of making a kickstand. You can go down on the ball, make any adjustment you need, and then lengthen through that side body as you reach up and over. Relaxing that shoulder so it's out of your ear. Feeling like you're creating space through all your ribs. But just going to the point of tension, not pain. Relaxing that shoulder. Reaching your fingers across the room. When you're ready, you can slowly bring that arm down. Slowly come up. And then bring that leg in. Nice. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to do cat-cow. So you can pick how you want to do it. You can do it with the ball where you're rolling it, or do it without. I kind of prefer to do it without, so I'm just going to put the ball to the side, but feel free to use it if you would like to get to those higher ranges. So lining up either with the ball in front of you or your shoulders over your wrist, you're going to inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, arch the back. And exhale, push the ground away from you, round through the spine. Tuck the tailbone. And just go to your own breath here. So do what feels good. Shine that heart forward, open through the chest. Remember to connect to the pelvic floor here. So as you go into cow, you're lengthening that pelvic floor. And as you exhale here, you're pulling belly button to spine, pelvic floor is shortening into cat. When you're ready, you can meet me in neutral spine. You can make your way down to seated, however's comfortable. Shake out that arms, shake out your body a little bit, give yourself a high five. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today for week 2, day 2. I'm glad you got a nice, relaxing, good stretch in. Hope you feel nice in your body, like you can move, connected, and ready to take on the rest of your day. So thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you in day 3. Take care.